Matt slowly raised his hand and allowed the creature to sniff it. Strex's fear pheromones flooded the glade. It was only the beast's confusion that prevented it from taking a bite out of the human, but it wouldn't last. Matt patted the quivering nose. Boop, he muttered, giggling. The Ralox reared back and opened its maw, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. Strex closed most of his eyes so he wouldn't have to watch the human getting swallowed. Phew, Matt said, waving his hand before his noise. Hang on, there's something stuck there. With foolishness beyond comprehension, the human stuck his hand into the beast's mouth and dislodged an unrecognizable piece of its prior prey. He eyed it with macabre interest, then shrugged and tossed it down the Ralox's throat. The beast swallowed convulsively, then blinked. That's better, isn't it? Matt said, patting its snout. The Ralox flinched away, paused as if in thought, then nudged the human's hand of its own accord. Matt cooed and stroked its snout. The Ralox began making rumbling noises that Strex had only heard in documentaries that captured the creatures interacting with their own kind. He retracted his eye stalks, then stuck them out again, suspecting he was hallucinating. It's so cuddly, Matt exclaimed. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? The Ralox snorted and collapsed onto its side, exposing its belly. Its enormous eyes swiveled toward the human, and it let out a pitiful whine. This sound Strex didn't even know the creature could make. Oh, you want to be petted here too? Matt said, stroking its belly. You like that, huh? His deft fingers seemed to zero in on any itchy spots because in no time at all the Ralox was rumbling happily, its fearsome hooves raking the ground. How? Strex demanded. How did you know how to tame it? Matt laughed. I dunno. It just looked friend-shaped so I figured it was a friend, you know? Strex's eye stalks wavered. As usual, the human's words made no sense. He tried to recall what was the threat level of their species in the database. Whatever it was, he thought as he watched Matt play with the planet's apex predator, it ought to be higher. Like and follow for more.